Mark Carter on BBC Surrey.
If you love the sound of a big band playing live, then you're going to love my next guest. Debbie Curtis is bringing out 18-piece band plus dancers to the Harlequin Theatre in Red Hill this Thursday, and she joins me on the line now. Good morning to you, Debbie.
Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Very well. We love this sound this morning. It's a great sound.
Yes, lovely music. Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.
And this is the sort of music nowadays that's being appreciated by a whole new generation as well.
Yes, yeah, we've got a lot more young audiences now coming along to shows, which is absolutely brilliant. So in the times of the recession like this, we're obviously managing to do quite well, which is quite good, really.
Why is this kind of music such a passion for you?
I grew up with it, for a start. I think I was brainwashed, but also it's the swing side of things that I'm really, really into, sort of, and swing is a certain kind of music that you can't really write, but you can feel.
When you say you grew up with the music, tell me more.
My dad was obviously a big band leader and a arranger for the BBC, and my mother was an opera singer and used to work with the Goons.
and sometimes, though, when people have grown up in that kind of family environment where something is almost drummed into you, you can completely rebel against it, can't you? But for you, it was the natural path?
Yes, well, it wasn't really. I didn't actually originally think I was going to end up doing this. I started off doing quite a lot of classical music and went quite heavily into reggae. And now, really, I suppose, I was brainwashed in the end and just ended up, I think, loving this music, really, absolutely loving it.
What is the history of this kind of music? And tell me a little bit about that.
Basically, it comes from the plantation songs originally, Afro-American music crossed with European traditions, Creole. That basically it grew really and came over here through the States, and finally when it ended up here, we ended up with Ted Heath and bands, British bands, which were a little more upright sounding. But the history of it I absolutely love, yeah.
And why do you think now, I mean, when you mentioned the likes of Ted Heath and so on, going back quite a long time there, why do you think now people are rediscovering it?
Everything sort of comes round again later on. I think we've got a sign of that at the moment. A lot of retro things out there, as in, fashion as well as music. So that you've got that side of it. And I think it's more people are going now to live shows. There's been a bit more of an influx of live music as opposed to just sitting at home watching it.
And you're coming to the Harlequin Theatre in Red Hill this coming Thursday. What can we expect from that? How do you go about choosing what music to include and what you have to leave out?
Well, I carry too much all the time because basically I want to play everything in the pad and I never get that far. I only usually manage to get sort of 15, maximum 20 numbers per set, and I usually have 70 lined up. And the Harlequin, I haven't been to, which should be really good fun. Well, I am looking forward to it, I think.
It's a great little venue, isn't it? So, I mean, you'll have a good time there. And tell me about the rest of the band.
The band is basically a 16-piece band, absolutely brilliant players, fantastic rhythm section. You've got Andy Rumble on piano. He was originally, he still is, music arranger, did Copacabana for Barry Manilow. He's MD'd a lot of things. Harold Fisher on drums, who's done absolutely millions of things. And on bass, Dave Olney, lovely, really nice swing player. Great sort of trumpet section. I would say that, wouldn't I? The best one out there. Fab trombone section. I do carry a tuba, which is quite unusual these days. A lot of people, the string bass replaced the tuba in 1929. And there's a useful bit of knowledge for us. But basically, not a lot of bands now tend to use tuba players, and I think it's a really sort of untapped into instrument. It's fab. It's on this track, actually. It's on the Pink Panther in the background there.
This is terrific. We're enjoying this. Now, you're the subject as well of a forthcoming Fly on the Wall TV documentary. What's that all about? That's
basically, they've been following us around for about 4 months now. So they've seen all the, we started off really good, and now they're seeing all the sort of bad sides of us not getting up in the mornings and all the other things. But it's
quite brave to do something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a nice thing to do because I don't think there's been very much sort of television coverage of big bands. So hopefully the way we've done it is taking it to a new audience, to younger people, and making it a bit more sort of accessible. Whereas the only thing is with it, you don't hear an awful lot of big band music on the radio. It's nice to put it in a place where there is an opening for it and get viewers, hopefully.
Have you got a website, Debbie?
Yes, we have. It's www.debbiecurtis.co.uk.
All right. Enjoy Thursday night at Red Hill. Keep in touch with us, and we hope to speak to you again on the show soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.